let's just do one more. In this question, I am going to start off by looking at what the angle here should be. So to get an answer of root 3 on 2 inside the sine function, the angle would have to be pi on 3. So I can say that x minus pi on 3 is going to be equal to pi on 3, that's the first solution. Sine is also positive in second quadrant, so 2 pi on 3. And continuing around, we would get 7 pi on 3 and 8 pi on 3. So adding pi on 3 to each side, we would get x equals 2 pi on 3 and x equals pi and x equals 8 pi on 3 and x equals 3 pi. So we've got the sine function, which again has the two distinct solutions. So these ones here will get grouped together, as all the other ones. So I'm going to do these ones here first because these are the two, they're going to give us the easiest answer. For this one, I would just say that x is equal to 2n plus 1 pi. So we're just getting odd answers of pi, 3 pi, 5 pi, and so on. So we make it odd in the same way as we did last time. We double it to make it even, and then add on 1 to it. And then we just multiply it by pi to get the answer. So that's one of the solutions. The other solution is 2 pi on 3 and 8 pi on 3. That's always in the second quadrant. So the other solution would be x equals, now it's going to be an odd number of pi again, so 2n plus 1 pi, and then I'm going to just take away the pi on 3 from it. So, yep, that's about it. Anyway, one more thing to add, and that is that n is an element of z. There is, some use to these general solutions, and the one that always comes up is it says something like find the first 3 solutions to this equation here. And you can do that on your calculator by getting the graph and then actually solving it using an xcal, but we could just use general solutions as well. So for the first 3 solutions, which you can see I already have them written over here, okay, for the first 3 solutions, first we'll let n equal 0. So, well, if n is 0, in this equation here, it's going to give us just x equals pi. That isn't actually the first solution, because in this equation here, if n is equal to 0, then that gives us pi minus pi on 3, which is x equals 2 pi on 3. Knowing that this here gave us the first solution means that it's going to give us the next solution, so then we will let n equal 1. And if n equals 1 in this equation, it's going to be 2 plus 1, which is 3 pi, and then minus pi on 3. And 3 pi minus pi on 3 is 8 pi on 3. Okay, and if we had n equal to 1 in the next equation, then it would be, well, 2 plus 1 times pi, which is 3 pi, which is slightly larger than this number, so we're not really interested in that. That is one of the features of these general equations, so we can get those solutions really easily. Sometimes, based on the equation, you might need to actually use n equals -1 or something like that, but it really does just come down to the situation. So, you can sort of try numbers and just see what actually works out. Anyway, I'll leave that there. I think that's all I need to go through for that topic, so it should be good. We'll see you later.